All right. So I have no script for this video, nothing planned to talk about. I'm just gonna sit here, eat this breakfast, and talk. So breakfast usually have around 50 grams of protein. We have 5 eggs here, cooked in some butter with Parmesan cheese, paprika, a couple other seasonings. That's super good. One of these Skyr yogurts, and then a bowl of fruit, blackberries, blueberries, bananas, along with some Manuka honey. Total 50 grams of protein. And yeah, let's dig in. So good. So I have begun to post on YouTube more, and the goal with posting on YouTube is, 1 second here. The goal with posting on YouTube is to document this entire journey from start to finish, because I know that I want to build this foundation. I want to show my story from the beginning, so I can look back in 3, 4, even 2 years from now and see where I started, and my audience can see where I started. You guys that are watching this right now can see where I started, and just to have it out there online. And I think for anyone so good for anyone who is starting any sort of entrepreneurial journey, or you're trying to maybe go pro in a sport, whatever it is, document your journey and post it online. If you don't want to post online, post it privately, but document your journey, because you're gonna want to look back on those memories and on those times. And I know that this is going to build a solid foundation for me later on, something that my future clients can relate to, something that anyone can relate to, because I've watched so many of these videos of people who once started like me, 19, 18-year-old ambitious teenager with nothing to his name, just drive, passion, and a skill, my skill, fitness, helping other people get into the best shape of their life. That's really what I want to do. And, helping people become the healthiest version of themselves. I've seen so many videos of people just like me starting and, documenting the journey from the beginning. And, wow, this sun's bright. And I think that's so important to have that foundation. And so what I'm trying to do, or what I'm going to do, I already know it's out there in the future. Now it's just up to me to deliver. I already have the vision plan. I already know what I need to do to get there. I just have to put in the work. I want to truly help change people's lives, change everyone's lives, so that they become the healthiest version of themselves, become the fittest version of themselves, and in turn, what's the word I'm looking for? Become the best version of themselves in all aspects of life. And that's truly what I'm passionate about, is changing other people's lives. And doing that, I know it will come back around and benefit me. And that's what it's all about, is helping other people, changing other people's lives, providing as much value as I possibly can, because I've been doing this fitness thing for 4 years now, which may seem like a long time to some of you, may seem not that long to other people, but I have started at the beginning of fitness. I've started at the beginning, and I didn't document my journey enough. So now, where I start with this business and fitness thing, fitness coaching, helping people get in the best shape of their life, I want to document the beginning of that. I want to document the entire journey from start to finish. So I'm gonna be posting this now with absolutely nothing. And it might seem stupid, like, who is this guy? But in a year from now, and a couple of years from now, I'm going to be able to look back on this video and see how far I've come from right now to a year from now, next year, 2026, 2027. See how many lives I've changed, how many people I've affected to make healthier choices. And that's truly what I'm passionate about, is combining fitness and business. Because so little background about me. When I was 15, I'm currently 19, almost 20. When I was 15, I started my first entrepreneurial business. It wasn't really a business, but I started reselling online. It was a business in a sense. I had a brand. So I started reselling things online. I started cash flow. I started to do all of these things, right? Online, make money online. And this was during COVID. So my friends and I, literally all day, we would resell things online, literally spending all day on our computers, shipping packages out, doing whatever. And I made so much money, seemingly, printed from thin air in my room right here during COVID, when the entire world was shut down. And it made me realize how much I personally love entrepreneurship, how much I personally love doing my own thing. Now, since then, between the ages of 16 to 19, I have worked 3 jobs, and there was nothing wrong with any of the jobs. They were all great jobs, but I just felt as if something was off, as if I wasn't fulfilled. I wasn't truly purposeful in those jobs. I wasn't truly making a change. And that is why I've started to document my fitness journey. I wish I started documenting it earlier. That's one tip I have for anyone watching this video, is document as soon as you can, now. And that's why I started documenting this fitness journey, because I want to inspire people, want to help people get in the best shape of their life, make healthier choices. So that's why I've been doing that for the last couple of months, to build that foundation, which now I will start to use for my fitness coaching business. And in the next couple of weeks here, I'm going to be getting a couple clients, couple first clients going, get them those changes, get them those results, provide them with the most value that I can, and then, use their results to attract more people. But I'm so excited to start working with these new clients, help them out, really start making a change. Because all these videos I've been posting and stuff, they've been helping a lot of people. Like, I've had friends reach out to me, I've had people reach out to me, ask me questions. But now that I'm doing, I want to make sure that this is still recording. Okay, good. But now that I'm going to transition over to one-on-one coaching, I know that I'm going to have a direct impact on someone else's life. And that is what truly fires me up. That's what truly gets the ball going for me. So, going to start changing people's lives the next couple of weeks, months, and I'm looking forward to it. So going back to my story, I originally made a lot of money online, and it made me realize that in this day and age, you can literally make money doing anything. I was 15 years old, essentially printing money. I mean, not printing money, but basically printing money in my head, because it was just coming out of nowhere. I didn't have to work for anyone else. I was doing these things online. So ever since then, I always had some sort of side hustle going, something where I can make money on the side that wasn't my job. I've always had a passion for that. Finding random ways to make money, even if it's just reselling like random things on Craigslist, whatever it is. I always had a passion for making money myself. Even if it was like no money, I felt more fulfilled when I made, let's say like I made $1,000 a month. This is just an example. I feel as if I would feel more fulfilled making $1,000 a month doing my own thing, helping other people, and doing what I love, versus $2,000 a month working for someone else, feeling unfulfilled. That is like at the point to where I got to where I was like, okay, I can't do this for much longer, because after I did the reselling, kind of transitioned off of that after COVID, and then I started working at a gym. That was a great place, great people, great coworkers. But I just didn't like it because of the fact that I wasn't building my own dream. And then I traveled around Europe 3 months. Was doing online school there. That was a life-changing experience for sure. Definitely a life-changing experience. Got to essentially travel around the world for 3 months at 18 alone. Amazing experience. Definitely cannot recommend that enough. Studying abroad, going out. Like when you're 18, you just graduated high school. I genuinely think more people should consider taking gap years and traveling. Or, not even gap year. You don't even need to take gap year. Online school and traveling, like community college is what I did. Such a life-changing experience, man. Getting out of your hometown for the first time, truly, that was amazing. And yeah, so after that, came back from Europe, worked. This was a year ago. I was working 2 jobs at one point and doing school. And, I was working good money, kind of, but like I didn't care about the money. And that's why I came to realize, like, I was making good money, and I still felt extremely unfulfilled doing those things. Oh my gosh, this is hard to do. It's really uncomfortable to eat like this. Where's the spoon for the yogurt? Oh no. All right, 1 second. And so after that, I was working 2 jobs for a while. What did I do? Oh, I went to Europe again. And this whole past summer, I traveled for like 3 months again. It was awesome. But, during that whole traveling, and, a lot of people, love traveling. Like, they will quit their job, just travel, do that kind of thing. Like nomads. That wasn't for me, though. It was cool. It was cool, but definitely not for me. Like, I was craving getting back into my routine, getting back home, getting back to, just the simple things while I was there. But anyway, you always want what you don't have. This yogurt's really good, by the way. Really good. So, did that, then came back. So it's February 2025. This was August 2024, 6 months ago. I came back from Europe, and I had been wanting to start documenting, posting online for a while. But what really got the ball rolling for me was one of my friends, Will, if you're watching this, one of my friends was telling me about, how much he was making off of social media and doing all these things. And I was like, wow, that's like, he was telling me like, just start posting, and like, it doesn't matter what people think. And I was like, that's so true. Like, why do I care about what people think? It does not matter. In 5-10 years, you think people are gonna care? No. So anyway, I literally started posting on social media the next day, and now I haven't missed a day since. It's been like 6 months. I haven't missed a day, so not planning to miss a day. But That's where I'm at right now. And now, so post on social media every day for the last 6 months, kind of built up a small following, and I want to grow it even more. I want to get a bigger community of people. And now I am going to take a couple clients, take a couple people, give them the best results I can, provide them with the most value, change their life physically, get them into the best health of their life over these next 2-3 months. Use those transformations as proof, and then hopefully attract more people, change more people's lives. That's the plan, because I changed my life by implementing all these things, changing all these things, implementing these habits throughout my day, and I truly changed my life doing that within the last couple of years. And I know how much of a difference it made me feel, so I know how much it can help you or whoever's watching this, anyone, because you truly do not know how much of a role your health and simple things like getting sunlight in the morning, you truly do not know how much of a role those things play into your life until you start practicing them, start implementing them into your life. And I know for a lot of people at first, it's hard to get the ball rolling. With anything, it's hard to get the ball rolling. I mean, even for me, starting to do this, it's hard. But it's hard to get the ball rolling. But once you get that ball rolling, once you start making these changes, once you have, someone to help you, guide you, making these daily changes, then it's impossible to stop. Once you see that progress. That's why I would say after the first 3-4 months of working with someone, you see those progress, you see the changes that you made, and you can pretty much go off and do your own thing. But especially with fitness, man, there are some changes that you notice immediately, like, for example, getting more sunlight in, eating cleaner. Like, that is something that you will notice immediately in the way you feel. But the physical changes don't come for, at least a couple of months, depending on how you currently, probably just a month, maybe 2 weeks. It really doesn't take that long. But once you see those changes, it becomes addicting. It becomes so addicting. Look at that fruit. I can't, it's so annoying. I have to eat like this. What time is it? Okay. Oh, I have to leave soon. Yeah. Well, going up to dentist appointment, Palo Alto. So actually, I should leave. But yeah, so that's my story. That's my goal. That's my plan. I actually don't know if I've been overexposed to the sun this whole video. I really hope not. That's my goal. That's the plan. And I'm going to be documenting everything. I'm going to be documenting everything, including, my rehab with this whole shoulder thing. I forgot about that too. So I'm going to be documenting that and be documenting, starting this fitness program, helping other people, changing other people's lives. I'm going to be documenting, my rehab for my shoulder injury. And, I'm getting a new camera in the next week or so for these YouTube videos, for more clips. That's exciting to me. And yeah, I can't wait, because I have everything. I have everything visualized. I have everything planned out. I have everything written down. I have a plan, and I know what I need to do to get to where I want to be, and that is provide enough value and change enough people's lives. And so I have all that. Now it's up to me to put in the work, stay consistent, and that is why I want to hold myself accountable by, for example, posting these videos, putting them out there on the internet. Because in a year from now, 2 years from now, this is going to hold me accountable. This is going to be my motivation, you could say, or my foundation for the future. And I want to build that now. And like I said, I'm, no one right now. This is going to be stupid right now. but it's going to hold me accountable and provide a foundation for the future, which is what is important. That's what is important. Because I have a vision, I have a goal, and it's so close. Like, it's so close in my head. Like, that's how crystal clear it is to me. It's so close, it's right there. But all I need to do is follow through. Like, it's waiting there for me. And literally all I need to do is follow through. And that is why it's so important to have a plan, have systems, have goals, visualize what you are going to do, whatever it is you plan to do. If you plan to get in the best shape of your life, that's why it's so important to have goals, have a plan of how you're going to get there, right? With anything, you want to become whatever it is, you want to become a lawyer, whatever, you have a plan. Cannot stress the importance of that enough. Because, I haven't really had a plan for this whole fitness thing the last couple of months. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with it. And now I do. Now I'm sure. That's another thing too, is you have to be uncomfortable, or you have to be comfortable with taking imperfect action. There were so many, like this whole social media thing for me is new. And at the time, like, I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, but I knew that I needed to just take action and figure it out. And that's what I did. Even with this YouTube video, they're only going to get better. I'm only going to be able to speak better to the camera as time goes on. I've already made so much progress in the last couple of months, but it's all about taking imperfect action. This isn't perfect. I'm going to get a better camera. I'm going to be able to speak better. I'm going to be able to have better videos, and every video is going to get better. And that's truly what it's about. With anything, you have to be uncomfortable. Keep saying that wrong. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable and taking imperfect action. Because that's the truth with anything that's in the future. Any goals that you have, they don't exist yet, right? And it's up to you to get there. And you don't know. You know how you're going to get there, but you don't, right? Because you know the destination, but you don't know what's going to happen along your journey. You don't know what obstacles you're going to go through. You don't know. So that's why it's so important to take imperfect action, because all that matters is that you're doing something to get closer to that goal every single day. And every day is not going to be perfect. That's the reality. And so on those days when everything is not perfect, you still have to take action. All right. That wraps this up. I am going to get a new camera, and especially when I get this thing off next week, I'm going to get a new camera, start posting a lot more onto YouTube, and fitness content will come with that. So if you watch this whole video, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I think we're almost at 200 subscribers. So if we can get to 200 subscribers after I drop this video, that would be amazing. Peace out. Love you guys.